Good evening, friends. Thanks for your valuable comments on my videos on Twitter, Koo, and Twitter. I make sure that I read all of them and post them on social media. Today, we have Advocate Vivekanand Gupta back with us to clarify your doubts as well as to tell us what is the latest happenings in Maharashtra. Welcome, Gupta ji.
Thanks, man. Thanks for calling me on your channel. Always a pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Gupta ji, Maharashtra's leadership is acting very strange. They're blaming the opposition for everything that is going wrong, and they're preaching all sorts of nonsense, and they're spreading lies, doing everything except ruling the state and trying to protect the people against the pandemic. They have totally mishandled the COVID pandemic. And the latest news is that Amit Shah and the Maharashtra government has grieved over Nasik's death due to oxygen leak, and the centers, wishing to offer help. Amid reports of medical oxygen shortage across the country, a leak from an oxygen tanker at the Zakir Hussain Hospital on Wednesday led to a scarcity that caused the death of 22 COVID-19 patients. The unfortunate leakage was reported from an oxygen tanker in the hospital while refilling early on Wednesday afternoon. The tank leak caused the gas to spread throughout the area, and a team of fire brigade personnel were rushed in to contain the leak. Unfortunately, 22 patients who were on ventilators died due to non-availability of oxygen in the hospital. The Health Secretary has sought a report from the Maharashtra Health Department regarding the incident. Sources have informed that the centre has also offered its full assistance to the state government if required to contain the situation. State Health Minister Rajesh Tope has confirmed that out of the 22 lives lost, 11 were male patients, whereas 11 were female. Tope has also informed that he will be visiting Nashik to take stock of the situation, while Nasik's Guardian Minister Chhagan Bhujbal has already reached there. It is said that earlier the fire in a vaccination unit was also sabotaged by this present MBA government. And now Raut is also trying to create a rift between Kannadigas and Maharashtrians. What is happening now in Maharashtra, Gupta ji?
See, what has happened today in Nashik is very sad. Which should have been easily avoided.
Yeah.
Had the Maharashtra government.
Gupta ji, some sort of sound is coming when you speak.
Yeah. It's actually I don't have AC. It's a fan sound, so I'm just going to slow it. Just wait.
Yeah.
Is it okay now?
Okay? Yeah. It's fine. Yeah.
So it could have been easily avoided. In the last 1 year, when on March 22 the state declared the lockdown, and from March 25 when the central declared the lockdown, after June, July, slowly restrictions were what they call come over. In this 1 year, the government would have easily upgraded the medical facilities, medical infra.
Yeah.
Now, what is happening in Maharashtra is that the chief minister has got this chair or got the party position just because of his father.
Yeah.
He has never been on the ground. On the ground, when I say, I mean he has never been on the streets to fight for any cause for the public.
Yeah.
Never led any agitation, any morcha, any delegation. By default, dynastic rule, like Rahul Gandhi, he has also become the head of the party, and he has become the chief minister. And now for everything, he is blaming the center. There is a proverb in Hindi, Naach na aave aangan tera. So this is exactly what is happening with the present chief minister of Maharashtra. Nayak nahi, khalnayak hu main. Today's incident is blood on his hands.
Yeah.
And a few weeks before in Mumbai, in Bhandu, 8 to 10 people died. A COVID emergency hospital was opened in a mall
Yeah.
With all no proper permissions, no fire NOC.
Yeah.
People died. Today, 22 people died.
Gupta ji, see, perhaps you can just put your mic closer to you a little bit.
I got this one. Yeah.
Yeah. If you can, yeah.
You can hear it now.
Yeah, now it's clear. Yeah.
Yeah. So this could have been easily avoided.
Yeah.
After the death, going and visiting the what you call the place of incident
Yeah.
will not help.
Yeah.
In Mumbai also, if you see, the situation is very scary, very dangerous.
Yeah.
Lockdowns are not happening properly.
Yeah.
The government is not able to control anything.
Yeah.
It is the chief minister who is totally responsible for this present situation. He has acted in a very irresponsible way. And there were every day बोलते ना वो center को blame करो. जैसे मैंने कहा कि नाच ना आवे आंगन तेरा. The same thing is happening with the chief minister. His party and his party's chief spokesman. He went to the extent of saying that even who takes advice from him, that is World Health Organization.
Yeah.
So we can see how they are misleading, how they are bluffing the people of Maharashtra.
Yeah.
The mandate was not for them. They have hijacked the mandate. And when you hijack the mandate, when you go against the wish of the people, this is what is happening. And people are suffering.
Gupta ji, see, the viewers are saying that there's a slight echo, so they cannot hear you. Is there anything you can do?
No echo, I think. No.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Now it's okay.
Hello?
Now it's okay.
Now it's okay?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Now it's okay.
Now it's okay? Yeah. So this is what is exactly happening. Whether it is in Mumbai, whether it is in Nashik, whether it is in Pune, even medicines are not available. The remdesivir medicines, which now the central government directed are only through the state government and only hospitals will prescribe the medicines. Even those medicines are not available. Hoarding is going on, black marketing is going on, even oxygen is not available. I remember last year when there was relaxation in the lockdown restrictions, the chief minister said that they are going to build an oxygen plant.
Yeah.
What happened to it? Where is that oxygen plant? Where is the 5,000 specially designed COVID bed in Mumbai?
And where did that money go?
Where did the money go? During last year, the Bombay Municipal Corporation purchased huge medical infra.
Yeah.
For example, they purchased transport ventilator. The Bombay Municipal Corporation, they purchased transport ventilator. Now, transport ventilator is required in an ambulance. When a patient is very serious, it is like an ICU, when you have to shift, then you require transport ventilator.
Yeah.
And there are no transport ventilators. Not a single ambulance of Bombay Municipal Corporation is seen on the road.
Yeah.
Not a single ambulance of any BMC run hospital or state government run hospital as a ventilator, transport ventilator.
Yeah. Gupta ji, just sorry to interrupt you. Again, everybody is talking about the. They're all keen to hear you. Yeah.
It's okay now.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm just
like this. So, where are those ventilators?
Yeah.
Where are those ventilators?
Yeah.
Where is the dead body bag, which I exposed last year? Now in Mumbai, there is a KM hospital, if you know King Edward Memorial Hospital, run by the PMC. The doctors from their pocket purchased some 150 dead body bags.
Yeah.
The amount was 1,680 rupees plus GST. Should come around 1800 something, was the maximum 18% GST. It will be around 18 or 1900 rupees. So 1900 maximum. The same dead body bag, the Bombay Municipal Corporation purchases in 6,750 rupees. So this is the huge corruption going on. They are making money.
Yeah.
The Shiv Sena, its leaders in BMC and in the party are making money.
Yeah.
They have failed. The three-party government has failed. They are busy in targeting individuals. They are busy in targeting social media activists. They are busy in targeting right-wing activists. They want to arrest people. This is the Masuri government going on. We have seen वर्दी में गुंडागर्दी हो रहा है, वर्दी में extortion हो रहा है, and people are suffering. That is all only I can say.
People are still saying that it's not audible. So I'm just wondering.
No, echo sound is coming. I don't know. Just hold on, ma'am. Just hold on.
Yeah.
I think now it should be okay.
Yeah. Fine.
Now it's okay.
Yeah.
You can hear it.
Yeah.
I switch on the fan.
Difficult to sit.
So this is what is happening.
Yeah.
As I said, it is simple. Hindi proverb, naachna abhi aanand tera.
Yeah.
He has been sitting on the chair. He cannot do anything. No administrative experience.
Yeah.
There are people who become chief minister first time. It is not that he is the only one who has become the chief minister first time. But those people have administrative experience. They have been on the streets fighting for people's cause. They have been leading delegations. They meet ministers. They meet government officials. They know what is happening in the ground.
Yeah.
Sitting in AC in his bungalow and running the government is not possible. We have not seen the chief minister anywhere from when the second wave has started.
Yeah.
Where is the chief minister? He comes on the TV, Facebook Live. For most of the people, it is entertainment. So they also watch. Entire day they are busy. They are workloaded. So the chief minister coming for entertainment for half an hour. So they come. And I will not say this government has to go. This government, whatever this government is doing, they have simply failed from all aspects. From whether it is COVID, whether it is administrative experience, whether it is schemes for the people, nothing has been done in this 2022 months, almost 18 months, nothing has been done.
See, Gupta
And
ji.
people are suffering.
Yeah. See, Gupta ji, whenever there is a war or there is a plague-like situation, it is up to the country, the people to stand together and support the government. Here, the people in Maharashtra, the politicians are trying to hamper the movements of the smooth functioning of facilities for COVID. It's like they want the COVID to spread because there was a rumor that people, foreigners coming from in the airport, they were paying us a certain amount and not being tested for COVID. You see, so there was a lot of hanky-panky even happening at the airport.
Absolutely, what you were saying is absolutely right. This COVID second wave in Mumbai, Maharashtra is the negligence.
Yeah.
Of negligence, I will not say negligence, it is the corruption of the Bombay Municipal Corporation, the Shiv Sena party.
Yeah.
Even in the first phase, a BMC engineer, sub-engineer was caught red-handed for giving fake COVID negative certificates.
Yeah.
Even this time at the international airport, fraud was going on and BMC officials were taking 10,000 rupees and giving COVID negative certificates. This was also exposed. Therefore, the second wave, the people are suffering is because of Shiv Sena and the chief minister.
Yeah.
Here, the people, if you see on social media or if you see on the ground also, we are on the social media on the ground also, people are helping each other. There is no support from the government, not from any local authority.
Yeah. Guptaji, Devanushi is saying, I think the headphone mic is creating the disturbance, not much clarity in Guptaji's voice. So perhaps if you can hold the mic closer to you, maybe this might be a solution.
Hello, is it okay?
Yeah, it's better when you hold it near.
Okay, I'll hold it.
Yeah.
So this is what is happening. This fraud, there's a fraud on the people of Maharashtra, on the people of Mumbai, done by the Shiv Sena and Bombay Municipal Corporation. This second wave is their criminal negligence.
Yeah.
They have blood on their hands. Also, they all should be arrested and put behind bars.
Also, Gupta ji, yesterday Mr. Mani was saying that, see, even the serum, the fire in the serum, manufacturing unit was sabotaged, which means that, I mean, this is like having Pakistan inside India. You have an enemy inside India working against you.
This is a three-party government. And if you remember, one of the party, NCP, and its leader, its Supremo, his links from underworld people, his party is main underworld people. I remember somewhere in the early 90s, I think, early 90s, one of the ministers was close in the Congress party, but was close to the NCP Supremo. He told Daud and his people from his minister's chambers from the Maharashtra Assembly office.
Yeah.
So this is what is happening. We see the police commissioner making allegations against his home minister. The Bombay High Court orders an CBI inquiry, a criminal report to be submitted in 15 days. So all this hanky-panky, they only want to earn money, they only want vasuli. That's all. And people are dying, people are suffering.
Yeah.
We have to take our own responsibility, we have to help each other.
Guptaji, shall we reconnect again, because
we'll reconnect it. Yes, sir.
Please come in. Sorry, friends, there's a bit of an audio problem. He will join back again. Meanwhile, there's a bit of good news that's coming. That is, the Covaxin shows overall 78% efficacy and 100% efficacy against severe COVID-19 disease as per the interim results from phase 3 trials. Covaxin is a whole virion inactivated coronavirus vaccine developed by Bharat Biotech in collaboration with ICMR and NIV. On Wednesday, Bharat Biotech stated that the second interim analysis suggests a reduction in hospitalization cases and decreased transmission in the recipients of this vaccine. Moreover, the efficacy against asymptomatic novel coronavirus infection was 70%.
Hello?
Yes.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it is.
Okay?
Yeah, sorry to trouble you.
No, it's all right. I'm sorry, it's not coming.
Not at all.
And I'm glad that people are very keen to hear it.
Yeah.
I apologize to all the viewers and all those who are live here.
Yes.
Because of us, there's some disturbance. Because of me, I'm also.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not that tech savvy, so I always have to call my nephew and get it done on this thing. Yeah. So this is what is happening in Maharashtra.
Yeah.
This is a Vasuli Sarkar. Where in Vardi mein Gundagardi chal raha.
Yeah.
And there are always some restrictions.
Yes.
People say sometimes why there is no presidential rule. But to impose presidential rule or to impose Article 356, there has to be a constitutional breakdown.
Yes.
And that constitutional breakdown, if it is challenged by the government in the Supreme Court, it should be upheld by the Supreme Court. And indeed, there is a constitutional breakdown.
Yeah.
Breakdown. Now, this is not the situation where we can call for a presidential rule.
Yeah.
And here, three parties, they each are trying to become oversmart, they each are trying to gain publicity, they each are trying to gain political mileage.
Yeah.
So, and people are suffering it is like the crossfire, and people are suffering, people are dying.
Yeah.
Only Maharashtra is only God can help, and whatever center can do, center is doing all possible help.
Yeah.
From vaccine to everything, even vaccine was available. But they purposely tried to create a shortage.
Yeah.
For 3 days,
it's a very deliberate to make
purposely,
to make Modi ji's name bad.
Yes, to make the Prime Minister, to make Narendra Modi's name bad. Deliberately, intentionally it was done.
Yeah.
3 days vaccines were available. They stopped vaccination in all the centers. And immediately vaccine was again available. How come? So they are trying to portray that the center is not helping, but people are aware that there is no politics by the Prime Minister during this pandemic time.
Yeah.
From food, from money, from medicine, from all available, this the center is immediately providing.
Yeah. See, Gupta ji, very ironically, the previous Prime Minister had written a letter advising the Prime Minister what he should do regarding COVID, when already Prime Minister has sent vaccines to so many countries and he is very experienced in this. He sent him advice saying what should be done. And immediately the next day, he also got COVID. Can't he understand that we are all human beings? Anything can happen to anybody. It is, time to unite and stand together with the Prime Minister and give him support.
Definitely. Next day, he tested the expert
Yes.
Prime Minister. He's a very
And Rahul Gandhi.
person.
And Rahul Gandhi after that.
His party chief, he gets COVID.
Yeah.
So everybody will say, "यहाँ मोदी का वैक्सीन नहीं लेंगे."
Yeah.
नहीं छुप के मोदी का वैक्सीन दिया होगा सबने. But people, this Congress party has to understand. Every politics कर लेंगे. We do it politics. No issue. Do it politics. Like war, the nation stands united. It is a medical war.
Yeah.
In India, it is a medical war. Stand united with the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Once this COVID virus is over, then attack him with all facts.
Yes.
Not now.
But Gupta ji, they don't have any
facts. They don't have anything to attack now, and they will have nothing to attack even after the coronavirus is over.
Yes.
So trying to create एक हिंदी में बोलते हैं हवा क्रिएट करना है कि बस try to blame Modi. Kumbh Mela, they are blaming Modi. Bengal elections, they are blaming Modi. What about the so-called inverted comma Kisan sitting at Singhu border, Gazipur, Ghaziabad better, and Tikri border? They are still sitting there. Why no news of them? Why they are not told to leave the place and go back to their fields?
Yeah.
Prime Minister saw the situation. He requested the sadhu sons. Now let the sites, Kumbh Mela be symbolic. 2 sites have taken place. Everybody agreed.
Yeah.
And even before entering the Kumbh Mela, there was rapid test going everywhere. Without that, nobody could enter.
Yeah.
But even after test, somebody have tested COVID. Prime Minister saw the situation was great. He made an appeal to the sadhu sons. They all accepted it. All chief of the akhadas, they are back to the akhada. So somewhere point out, kuch na kuch karo, point out and blame Modi.
Yeah. And Gupta ji, see, this is not only Maharashtra. You have Delhi also joining hands. Okay, Delhi CM is also doing his maximum to make all this a bigger problem.
Delhi CM, though, I don't understand. Every 2 minutes is on the national media.
How much of
money is wasted for advertisement? What is he going to gain? I can understand after 3-4 days once he comes, advertisement is shown. One can understand.
Yeah.
But what is this going to serve the purpose?
I'm sure that is a scam also.
Hundreds of crores of rupees must be wasted on this.
It must be a scam. Even this ad thing must be a scam.
Definitely it must be a scam. The agencies through which this money has gone, they must be getting commission. The Delhi CM, even as far as my knowledge, there is some 15 to 20% commission. If you give an ad, if an ad is a huge amount, there's a 15 to 20% commission. And here if you see that every channel is coming every 2 minutes, there's a break. So what is the advertisement? तो मैं समझ सकता हूँ करके केजरीवाल comes on the TV. Go to the hospital, see 100 and more than 100 crores is spent on this. Use it for medical.
That money can be spent on this.
Yes, use it for medical infra. Use it to procure medicines. The remdesivir medicines are required. Oxygen is required. Take over some places. Take over beds. Provide food. Your own people are leaving the Delhi and going to the hometown. There's nothing to stop them. Only TV पे आके बोल देंगे, and this all is huge corruption. and nothing else. They are taking an opportunity on the dead body पे जो घी लगा होता है ना, this is what Maharashtra and Delhi chief minister is doing. Dead body में से घी निकालने का, अपने रोटी पे लगाने का और खाने का. That is what they are doing. Such a dirty politics they are doing.
Also, Gupta ji, I was very surprised to see a Hindi channel, showing the interview of, Aditya Thackeray. Okay, who is reading from a written script about the COVID situation. Utna bhi, he doesn't have the time to learn things by heart and tell, extempore what's happening in Maharashtra. Does he have to read something? Is he not a part of the government?
He's junior Rahul Gandhi. If you remember, he's junior Rahul Gandhi.
Yeah.
If you remember, a very famous anchor from a Hindi news channel.
Yeah.
She thought her mic must be off, and she said, "Yes, you can Rahul Gandhi." So she was not wrong. I saw the chief minister. He became chief minister. He became party head because of his father.
Yeah.
And his son is minister because of his father.
Yes. And see,
what is his credibility? What is his experience?
Yeah, see, the funny thing is, Gupta ji, see, it came in Z Hindi, and if you're very alert, you can see the journalist who's asking questions is keeping a straight face because maybe he feels like laughing.
That is what I'm saying. And he's the guardian minister of Mumbai city. Where is he? He's not on the streets.
Yeah.
Not seen in the hospitals. Not seen in any government meetings.
Yeah.
My information is not even meeting his party leaders.
Yeah.
Only through virtual he meets. Virtual baat karo.
Yeah.
No one-to-one.
Yeah.
The father, the son, both are so afraid.
Yeah.
How can a general lead in war?
Yeah.
If he's afraid of the bullet.
Mm.
It is saying if the father and son are afraid of this COVID, how can they help the people? How can they save the people?
Gupta ji, it is not only COVID. They are scared of the Wazi gate also, and also Paramvir gate also.
ये तो सब निकलेगा ये. They are scared of Wazi gate, they are scared of Paramvir Singh, they are scared of 100 crore Vasuli, and they are scared of Sushant Singh Rajput. Also.
And one lockdown means then they can sit at home peacefully.
Peacefully they can sit at home, but this peacefully stay will not. It is a temporary for them.
Yeah.
The law will take its own course. The law will reach there also. I'm sure for that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Gupta ji, in the Waze gate, the statement of Sachin Waze's driver has been recorded. The NIA on Tuesday received the statement of the driver of suspended Assistant Police Inspector Sachin Waze, which was recorded before the Metropolitan Magistrate. The said driver is a police constable and attached to the Crime Intelligence Unit, which was headed by Waze at the relevant time. Police sources said that the police driver was in the know-how of most of his activities, and his statements holds value in the case to prove Waze's involvement in the crime. The driver's statement was recorded before a Metropolitan Magistrate at the Esplanade Court under Section 164 of the Criminal Procedure Code. NIA has not revealed any information on the development. Calls and messages to the senior NIA officers remain unanswered. So far, NIA has arrested 4 people in the case, including Waze and his colleague, suspended API Riazuddin Qazi, and presently all are in judicial custody. Yeah. So this is the latest information in the Sachin Waze case, Gupta ji.
See, this recording of statement under 164 is a very important development.
Yeah.
Because it has been recorded before a magistrate.
Yeah.
And therefore it is admissible as evidence in the court of law. It will be accepted as evidence during trial.
Yeah.
Now, Sachin was having the CIU unit.
Yeah.
Therefore, naturally, his driver was a police from the police department, only a police constable, whatever his rank may be. But he was from the police department. And therefore, he knows everything. When, where, at what time, at what date, whom he met, and everything he was known. Therefore, this is a very important development in the Sachin Vazai case.
Yeah. Gupta ji, see, yesterday I read a small piece of news. I don't know whether you're aware of it. That one police, whether it's a constable or an officer, I don't know, he raped his colleague. There was a news.
Yes, yes. Yesterday or day before yesterday, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, no, I don't have any update on this, but I read it somewhere in the news. I remember, yes.
Can you
Some
imagine
police officer,
now? Yeah.
Yes, I read it. Some police officer and then I think a woman constable was there. Woman constable was there. Yes, I read that.
Yes.
Nothing has come.
So can you imagine how down this Mumbai government's reputation has gone down? The weight has gone down. Everything is pointing towards their, depraved way of working.
Yes, you see the top police officer makes an allegation against the Home Minister.
Yeah.
And that too about bribe.
Yeah.
That he said every month 100 crore rupees will be collected and handed over to him. CBI has recorded the statement of the ex-Home Ministers, both P and OSD. They have recorded the statement of the ex-Home Minister. They have recorded statement of few other people, even Sachin was in that preliminary inquiry. So now, because of COVID and situation in there, Bombay High Court is already seized on the matter. CBI will submit the report, preliminary inquiry report. Let's see what happens further in this case.
See, Gupta ji, see, when you talk about Vasuli, see, even, I will just take you back to SSR case. See, when Quan, the agency was taking money from all these big actors, to give them jobs or to give them movies, that is also a form of Vasuli, isn't it?
Yes, it is a form of Vasuli only. Because
so from every stage.
फिल्म वर्ल्ड की तो बात ही करना गलत है. Nothing is holy in the film world. Everything is dirty.
Yeah.
It starts with D. Dirty. Yeah. It starts with D. Drugs. It starts with D. Down.
Gupta ji, meanwhile, in the Anil Deshmukh corruption case, CBI has completed its inquiry and will submit the report to Bombay High Court soon. CBI officials said that the agency has time till April 20, but the team of CBI officials who had come from Delhi have returned back after conducting an inquiry. CBI, which is conducting the preliminary inquiry into the corruption allegations leveled by former Mumbai Police Commissioner Paramveer Singh against Anil Deshmukh, is on the verge of completing its inquiry, said CBI sources. The Bombay High Court earlier this month had asked the agency to complete its inquiry in a period of 15 days. CBI officials said that the agency has time till April 20, but the team of CBI officials who had come from Delhi have returned back after conducting the inquiry. CBI sources said a report on the inquiry is being readied, which will be put before the legal team of CBI, and then the CBI director will take a final call on what further legal actions need to be taken. The agency would then inform the complainant in the case, Advocate Jayashree Patel, about their findings, whether an offence can be made out of it, and if an FIR will be registered. Gupta ji. So this is the latest on
CBI till yesterday the CBI time had, and whatever the team must have done, they must have completed the preliminary inquiry, and the report must be ready in a sealed envelope. Today is holiday. So let's see, tomorrow is Thursday or Friday, they will submit the report to the Bombay High Court. And thereafter we'll see what the Bombay High Court says about it.
Okay. Moving on to the SSR case, observing that allegations in a complaint against 33 accused were prima facie well-founded, a special NDPS Act court recently took cognizance of the charge sheet submitted in the drugs case probed in the SSR murder case on March 5th. The NCB submitted the voluminous document against several accused, including Riya Chakravarti. Peruse the complaint or charge sheet. The documents are also relied upon by the complainant along with the CDR of mobile numbers of Reliance, Jio, Airtel. The complainant has relied on digital evidence as well as documentary evidence. Prima facie allegations in the complaint are well-founded to taking cognizance of the alleged offences, the court said. The court also issued summons against the 33 accused, as the number of the accused in this case is 33 due to COVID circumstances, and to avoid gathering of several persons in court, The production of accused appearance of the accused has been classified in 3 categories as per sections imposed on them and their status as to whether they are in judicial custody or on bail, the court had said last month. In the next stage, the prosecution will submit draft changes. The accused also can submit discharge pleas. The court will then decide which charges are to be framed against the accused and if any are to be dropped. Once the charges are framed, the trial in the case can commence. But if any accused is discharged, proceedings against them end before the NDPS court.
Yes,
if you can tell us, yeah.
Yeah, this is all is a legal procedure, and three phase of calling the summons accused is due to this COVID situation, pandemic. Because even Bombay High Court has passed some restrictions. If it is necessary, then only accused has to be called. And now this being a drug case, therefore NCB has already filed the charge sheet and 33 accused, and we also know that the NCB has also approached the Supreme Court to get the bail cancelled of Mr. Chakraborty. Last time when it was filed by the NCP, there were some the Supreme Court, the Solicitor General requested some time to amend the prayers to rewrite the prayers properly. So this is also pending before the Supreme Court. And this is the procedure. Once a charge sheet is filed, charge will be framed, the charge sheet will be given to them, and the accused can file a discharge application. But then if they are discharged, then it doesn't mean that it ends there. The NCB can challenge the discharge order in the High Court also. This is all legal steps, legal implications, legal battles which will go on. But good thing that the NCB has filed the charge sheet with all the details, CDR, everything. Now we are waiting that if possible that the bail of the main accused be cancelled.
There was something you tweeted, Gupta ji, today, just before we came on air. What was that about? About Sushant's case?
No, I tweeted yesterday. I tweeted, I think.
Yeah, yesterday.
About the phone calls, I think. Phone call.
Yeah.
Phone call. I tweeted just after the death of Sushant Singh Rajput, after the murder of Sushant Singh Rajput. How many times did the main accused call the DCC? So that I think CBI must be having those call data records also. And that time also I tweeted somewhere in June or July. In fact, CBI had called him. CBI had called him. He gave an excuse because his wife got COVID, and then after a few days he got COVID, and immediately there was a second FIR, so therefore he couldn't be summoned by the CBI. So what is remaining in SFR case is what is available is only digital evidence, the circumstantial evidence. And as in Sachin Vade's case, the driver's statement has been recorded before a magistrate. If any of the house staff statement is recorded before the magistrate, then definitely CBI must be having all the information with them. Because one thing we all have to remember that CBI has still not ruled out anything. They're saying all options are open before them. They're not saying it is suicide. That should be a good news to everybody because investigation is going on. They have not said it is suicide. And they have not said it is murder. Because after 55 days, the CBI has come into the picture. By that time, all evidences which is required was destroyed. Nothing remained. And therefore, sometimes people say, now I saw one tagline today, why Sushant Singh Rajput house was not sealed. The police didn't want to visit. CBI coming after 55 days and seal a room which is empty, which is repainted, no furniture, nothing will not help. All fingerprints gone, all evidence is destroyed. Police didn't want to seal the room because the moment they entered, they declared him dead. It is
See,
suicide.
Gupta ji, the funny thing is that, see, everybody outside knows that it was a murder. Everybody, because of all the suspicious movements that were happening, the three ambulances, the man running with a bag, and the back, the way the watchmen were reacting, and this mysterious girl coming in. The whole world knows that it is a murder, but without, or as you say, what you say, circumstantial evidence, these people can't really get to the point. I suppose that's what is causing this delay. But then you remember CBI added some more forensic team to their, already the team that is there. So I'm hopeful that, see, something should come out of it, isn't it?
Something should come out. I agree. But what was needed? His body was not there.
Hmm.
Definitely, after 55 days, his body couldn't be kept. That
Yeah.
the last rites has to be completed.
Yeah.
What police has, what CBI has
Yeah.
the postmortem report, which is botched up.
Yeah.
CBI went to Cooper Hospital twice to record the statements of the doctors. The actual will accepted that there was a statement of the doctors have been accepted. But as a legal person, all these statements or postmortem reports are not should stand in the scrutiny of law during the trial. Once charge sheet is filed, or somehow now she has been arrested in narcotics case. Now she is not in a murder case. Tomorrow she is arrested in murder case. And if the case is weak, and if she will be the defense lawyer, and if the defense points out like in the case, she will get bail.
Yeah.
So we are only going to say what CBI did, what case did they prepare.
Yeah.
And CBI function is totally different. They don't arrest a person first. They collect all evidence.
Yeah.
One thing everybody has to understand, they came after 55 days. All evidence was destroyed, which is required, cogent evidence that which is required to prove that he committed a murder. That someone committed a murder, that is destroyed. The fingerprints are destroyed. The party which happened on 13 June night, all those materials which were in the party, nothing is there. So there were no fingerprints. The key maker opened the key lock, went away. He never entered the bedroom. So he is not an eyewitness. The fingerprints on the key or on the handle of the door, on the bell, nothing is there. The bed is not there. The materials are not there. What is there? At the most, digital evidence, CCTV in his building or around the area. And if those accused are highly professional, politically influential person, financially powerful person, then it is also possible that they must have closed the CCTV. This is all presumption I am giving. It is possible they must have closed the CCTV also. But if CCTV is also there, that will, suppose tomorrow I am there on 13th night, I am there at Mont Blanc, I gone with friends, or that road I am going through the road towards bandstand or towards any area, and if I am seen in the CCTV, that is not enough for me, for the CBI to hold me up. This is all legal issues I am talking. So tomorrow somebody will say, oh, Gupta is also saying there is no evidence. I am just trying to explain the legal issues.
Yeah.
So what is required is cogent evidence. Once CBI files the charge sheet, or before filing the charge sheet a day before this, once they arrest all the accused, and the accused should languish in the jail. They should be behind the bars till the trial is over. And when the trial is over, definitely they will be sentenced to imprisonment for life or whatever it is. They will be behind bars. That's what we have seen in narcotics case, she got bail. We have seen in narcotics case, other people have also got bail. People sometimes compare Sushant Singh Rajput's murder with Sachin Vazen's Vasuli case. But in Sachin Vazen, NIA entered in 2 days. So everything was there. Because he was overconfident, he questioned yoga. He forgot that once you keep a gelatin sticks, the NIA will automatically enter. They don't have to take the state permission because the law provides that.
But here, Guptaji,
From
here,
Nidhi
Guptaji,
and yes.
Yesterday, Mani sir was saying that see, the intention was not to to attack Mukesh Ambani's house. It was because there were nuclear scientists based in a building very close to this,
Yeah.
and the
Yes.
aim would have been to destroy these scientists, and this would have been a very big blow for India if they had succeeded. And that
Yes.
Wazi, under his clothes, his loose clothes, he was wearing some radioactive prevention something, some gear. That is why he was wearing loose clothes. And that is why NIA came into the picture.
Yes, some 100, 200 meters from that building, there's a residential complex of DRC scientists
Yes,
on
yes,
that very road. Just
yeah,
200 meters, I think maximum 200 meters, not even 500
yes,
meters. It should be maximum 200 meters. There's a DRC scientist complex.
yeah,
So, if all this is happening,
yeah,
Vijay was reinstated in the police department. On paper, it may be because of the commissioner,
yeah, yeah,
but statements are coming out that he was reinstated because the Sena minister wanted and the chief minister wanted. Because after
yeah,
he was a Sena man, he was a
yeah,
Sena activist, he was a Sena worker, he was a Sena spokesperson.
yeah.
So therefore, NIA has entered. Let's wait for that. Let's see what is happening. Definitely something, a big explosive, some big conspiracy will come out
Mm.
into this.
Yeah. Gupta ji, in SSR's father's case, he has moved court against movies depicting Sushant Singh's personal life. His father has moved Delhi High Court against movies that depict the late actor's name, personal life, images, caricatures, or lifestyle in the form of a biopic or story. Bar and Bench reported. The plea maintained that people were using his son's death as an opportunity to get fame by developing different theories, stories at the cost of his and his family's reputation. He also added that none of these movie makers have approached him to obtain his consent or permission. The use of his name, image, caricature, lifestyle without his consent amounts to violation of the personality right and copyright solely vested with his son, read the appeal, which added that Rajput's personality right of celebrity should be acknowledged as an intellectual property right.
Yeah, definitely. The High Court, Delhi High Court has issued a notice to the producer director of the film.
Yeah,
Now, something Rajput case has not been solved yet.
yeah, yeah,
And as everybody knows, it is a murder.
yeah,
And therefore, depicting it like a suicide.
yeah,
That it is possible that they are trying to influence the investigation. But it is
yeah,
also possible that making a film is not easy. You need crores
yeah,
of rupees.
yeah,
So it is also possible that somebody must be behind the making of the film. This whoever these people are, they are only the front face, they are only the mask, and the people behind are somebody one. They are pumping money into it to change the narrative that it was not murder but it was suicide, and therefore Sushant Singh's father has done a right job across the Delhi High Court. Delhi High Court issued a notice. Because after all, first the investigation is going on. It is not complete.
yeah,
It is suicide or murder, it is not decided. Even though it is a murder, the CBI has to say that.
yeah,
And even a dead man
yeah,
has honor and dignity. And if he is dead, then his legal has the responsibility to protect his honor and dignity. And his father has done absolutely the right thing to approach the Delhi High Court. And I am sure this film, this biopic, whatever it will be shared by the Delhi High Court. It is very much necessary also.
yeah. Akshat Rajput is asking, will CBI file 302 with the help of digital and circumstantial evidence? Will it be enough? Because in Arushi case, it was not enough.
No, the digital evidence is not enough at all. What is digital evidence? Digital evidence is called data record.
Yeah.
Digital evidence is CCTV footage.
Mm.
Nothing more than that.
Yeah.
What else will be digital evidence?
Yeah.
Digital evidence may be possible, some recording must be there.
Yeah.
But talking on the phone, that is not enough to prove the case that it is a murder or to add 302. When I have to add
Yeah.
302, there has to be something.
Yeah.
Ames report. I have said the Ames report, if it is murder, the defense will try to tear it apart that it is not murder. It will be
Yeah.
it has to stand the scrutiny of fraudulent trial.
Yeah.
If Ames says it is murder, the defense will try to tear it apart, but it is not murder, it is suicide. And if Ames report says suicide, the prosecution will say it is not suicide, it is murder. And Ames report is not final conclusive of the entire evidence. It is one piece of evidence.
Yeah.
Ames report may come in any way, suicide or murder. It will not affect the trial, or it will not affect the case. It is one part of it, and even Ames report is not made public yet.
What
So digital
goddess
evidence is not enough. That is what I am saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need,
What goddess
you need an eyewitness.
Yeah. Goddess Reflection is saying, I think there will be a dhamakdar entry of CBI team at the end. Till then, we'll have to wait for it.
Hope so. Let there be a dhamakdar entry. That is what she is saying. CBI has already entered here. Dhamakdar will be when 302 is added to the FIR. Automatically, it will be dhamakdar. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope CBI X 302 is the Patna FIR.
Yeah. There are some questions asking that if all these people are exposed and they are going to be jailed, will there be any kind of riot on the streets?
There won't be riots. Don't worry, there won't be any riots on the streets. Nothing is going to happen like this.
Yeah. A person, Pramina, is asking, street CCTV footage of Bandra, Juhu, still not taken out by CBI.
I don't think so. CBI must have collected everything. So from where she got this news, I'm not aware. But all this evidence must have been definitely collected by the CBI. That is the only evidence they have.
Yeah.
And
Apurva is asking. Yeah. Apurva is asking, in the absence of physical evidences, I guess 306 and booking accused under NDPS is a wise move.
NDPS, so after the WhatsApp chat became public, NDPS was implicated and NDPS came into the picture. But we should wait because there is possibility. As I have always said, it was a murder and the murder took place on the terrace.
Yeah.
He was pushed immobilized. He was given sedatives. Stun gun was used. That is not my information, that is what I think. And therefore, there is possibility that somebody must have seen all this thing. His house staff, one or all the house staff must have seen what must have happened. Because everybody has to remember the Sena minister has tweeted. There was a party on June 13 and SS was in Rajput's house. So he was aware. So don't take that tweet very lightly. He was aware that there was a party, and therefore he was also aware who were in the party. And one English news channel has also tweeted that the party ended with a fracas, and a minister was present in the party. Later on, they deleted the tweet. So all this points out to, as per me, that it was a murder, and of course I always say it. So let's wait, not be in a hurry, because after whatever names are coming in public, they're all powerful people in all aspects, politically, financially. So
Dr. Pushpalata is asking, there are many evidences, including the ligature mark, absence of suicide note. If CBI won't, they can add 302. Their attitude is very disappointing. So she's repeating the same question.
It is not necessary, madam, that there has to be a suicide note. There are people who have committed suicide. Not necessarily there should be a suicide. No. Suppose you put it the other side of the argument. He committed suicide. So why you need a suicide note? And ligature mark, where are the ligature mark? His body is not there. The CBI investigation team never couldn't inspect his body. But as I said, they came after 55 days. It is not CBI's fault.
Yeah.
So where is the ligature mark? Whatever it is there, it is a post-mortem report.
Yeah.
If they could have seen the body, then they could have easily tried to find out. There are some photographs, original photographs, which are not on the social media. Some of them are there, some of them not there. Those original photographs are with the CPI. But then again, that is photographic evidence taken by the sister. If that is part of the evidence, the sister will be in the witness box. She will be examined and cross-examined. So it is also possible that the CBI will be trying to build up a very solid, strong case. That once they arrest this accused, nobody should come out of from bail for bail. The evidence should be so solid, so cogent that even bail should be refused to them even if they approach the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
This is how it happens.
Yeah. Another question is from Akshat. Ma'am, CBI told they collected mobile data location. Will it help?
This is all I said earlier. This is all mobile data location. Tomorrow, now I am sitting at my place. These are all more locations, but locations is not enough. You need somebody, some eyewitness to know. Yeah, the Stangan was used. He was even selected. Who are those people? That eyewitness is required. And if that eyewitness is then the eyewitness has given a statement before the magistrate, all this has to be recorded and everything is there. Then only some solid proof will be there.
Yeah.
So we'll have
Pushpalata is saying, Pushpalata is saying, why detailed CCTV footage not taken, as in the case of Bazigate? Why such CPU and CCTV footage not recovered by proper interrogations? Pushpalata, that was all.
I don't know from where Dr. Pushpalata gets this evidence.
Yeah,
it
was hidden. All of that was hidden.
I don't know from where you are getting all this information and news. But the only thing is you don't underestimate the CBI.
CBI, Supreme Court, Rajiv Gandhi assassination. CBI is scolded by Supreme Court. Same report even after 30 years as an update report. CBI is covering Bureau of. So they're just making fun of CBI. So Aarti says this world is disastrous, so be prepared for that. So mainly what I think is Gupta ji, see, there's a lot of disillusionment because things are moving so slowly, and also because CBI has not said anything, so people are still very upset. And but as you say, maybe they're coming out with a very strong, report.
I will interrupt you, ma'am. See, basically, people now have to understand one thing. I am talking about legal issue now. Legal issue. There are not two FIRs. Understand it. And the Bombay FIR has been upheld by the Supreme Court. And Supreme Court has said that investigation will also take place against the sisters and the doctors.
Yeah.
Now, simple question, or simply I put it to all of you. Which FIR is true?
Yeah.
The one which is filed in Patna, the one which is filed in Mumbai. One FIR, the sisters actually went up to the Supreme Court to get it quashed, but Supreme Court couldn't quash the Mumbai FIR. They said the investigation will go on.
Yeah.
Now, investigation will go on in both the cases.
Yeah.
And only one case is, only one FIR will be true. Facts.
Yeah.
Here, the two FIR is not a cross FIR. Two FIR are by two different persons pertaining to one person who is dead.
Yeah.
So understand the legal issue, the legal implication.
Yeah.
CBI will have to say that one FIR is false. They will have to close that FIR. And if they close the Mumbai FIR, SC summary is there any legal SC summary which is false, and therefore we are closing the FIR. Then that FIR will be, that C summary report will be filed before the magistrate court.
Yeah.
That yes, this FIR is false, no evidence is found out. And, so once that FIR is, C summary report is filed before the magistrate court, the magistrate will issue notice to the original complainant. That is the accused in the Patna FIR.
Yeah.
They will argue, there are evidence.
Yeah.
So this battle will go on. Please try to understand. Now adding if threes are to be added, then they have should be solid evidence against them. Then at 302 in the Patna FIR, I already said in the when the Bombay High Court judgment was passed in one YouTube channel also. At 302 in the Patna FIR, collect all the evidence which they have, eyewitnesses, a statement before the magistrate and everything, arrest the accused and put her behind bars, file the charge sheet. This is the case in Patna FIR and the Mumbai FIR is false. Then something can be happened. So everything is now up to the CBI.
Yeah. Amrita is asking, has Disha's case been linked to SSR yet? And is an FIR needed for CBI to investigate Disha's case?
No, Disha case is linked to SSR. No need to have a separate FIR. Because Supreme Court has already said any case related to SSR will be investigated by the CBI.
Yeah. So that, I think that sums it all. A bit of an audio problem, Gupta ji, because it was not very clear. Perhaps another pair of earphones would be better next time. So thank you so much, Gupta ji, for answering the questions and also for giving us the latest information about what's happening in Maharashtra. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
And good night.
Everybody. Good night. Good night.